Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students. All right, so today we will continue with what we had started all about circles. Okay, so last time we mentioned and we discussed the parts of a circle. Okay, to recall some, give me one part of a circle. Otto, one
Yes.
part. Yes, give me, can you recall one part of a circle? Give me one.
Pi
R means radius. Okay, what else? We have radius, diameter, din. What else? Din. Can you recall? Radius, diameter. What else? Parts of a circle. Din. What else? Yes, din. What else? Okay, so okay. So we have the circumference, radius, diameter. What else? We have also sector, major sector, minor sector. What else? We have the tangent line. And we have also minor arc and major arc. Okay, so those were the parts of the circle that we have mentioned last time. Okay, and in fact, we also identify and get the logic on how to calculate angles. Okay, so for today, it is still about circles. This will be the last topic on circles, but we focus on cyclic quadrilaterals. Okay, so what is this cyclic quadrilateral? That will be page 146 of your book if you are to refer to that. Okay, so that is page 146. Now, what is this cyclic quadrilateral? Okay, so let me share with you the discussions that we will have. All right. Okay, can you see on your screen? Can you see? Otto?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. Now, what is this cyclic quadrilateral? Okay, cyclic, cycle, it refers to a circle. Okay, cyclic, just like cycle, which is referring to a circle. Now, what is quadrilaterals? We learned that one. Quadra, quadro means four. Laterals means sides. So therefore, if we combine that term, we have cyclic quadrilaterals. That will mean a quadrilateral inside the circle. Okay? So that is what we mean by cyclic quadrilateral. It is a quadrilateral inside a circle. Okay. And all circle or all of the vertices should touch the circumference of the circle. Okay, so this is what we mean cyclic quadrilateral. Look at your screen. Okay, so this quadrilateral inside is what we mean as the cyclic quadrilateral. And all the vertices, remember, vertex is the meeting point of two line segments. All right, so this one is vertex. We have vertex A, vertex B. We have also vertex C and vertex D. Okay, so vertex is singular, only one. Vertices means plural. All right, so we have here the four vertices should touch the circumference of the circle. All right, so as you can see on the diagram, you have there the circumference, and of course, as we mentioned, it touches, all of the vertices should touch the circumference of a circle. Okay, so that is what we call as cyclic quadrilateral. Now, there are some properties that we should take note when we talk of this topic. Number one, please read. All right, number one, Ton, you read number one. Ton. Ton, please unmute.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you see? Please read number one.
Oh, I cannot see, teacher.
Oh, all right, all right. Let me share it again. Okay. All right, that one. Can you see?
Internet.
Okay.
Okay.
Number one, please read, Don.
The opposite angle of a cyclic
Quadrilateral.
quadrilateral are supplementary, or the sum of other pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180
degrees. Okay, so that is first property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, the opposite angles are supplementary. So what do we mean by supplementary? Supplement, support. Again, this is supplementary. This angle here, all right, this angle, the yellow one, is supplementary to the opposite angle, this here. Okay, so again, they are supplementary. They support with each other, and the sum of the angles should be 180 degrees. Okay, so it should be 180 so that we can tell that this is a cyclic quadrilateral. And here, this angle also should supplement the opposite angle there, angle B. Okay, and again, their total of the angle inside is 180 degrees. Okay, so that is the first property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so the opposite, remember, opposite angles are supplementary to each other and having a total of 180 degrees. Okay, number two, please read number two, Pawan. This one.
Teacher, may I go to the toilet, please?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, you go. Okay, Pawan, continue.
If one side of a quadrilateral are produced, then the exterior angle will be equal to the opposite interior angle.
All right, so that is property number two. One side of the cyclic quadrilateral are produced, then the exterior means outer angle will be equal to the opposite interior, inside angle. Okay, so what does this mean? All right. Okay, so if this angle here, okay, if this line segment extends outside here, then it will form also an angle outside. So this is what we mean as exterior angle here. All right. And then the interior, okay, this angle here, the exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite. What does interior opposite? Remember, not the same side but opposite. So therefore, this angle is exterior angle equal to the interior angle here inside the opposite interior angle. Okay, so not on the same line but the opposite. Okay, so that is property number 2. Remember that one because that will be your guide in identifying missing angles inside a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so please remember that one. Exterior angle here is equal to the interior angle of the opposite side. Okay. Number 3, property number 3. Please read Pang. Pang, please read number 3. If the sum, yes, Pang, continue. If the sum Pang, I cannot hear. Yes, yes. Okay, continue.
If the sum of any
If the sum of any pair
of
yes, yes, continue. Opposite angles
opposite angle of
are okay. Opposite angles of a quadrilateral is okay. Continue 180 degrees. Then yes, Pang, continue. Then the quadrilateral is cyclic. Okay, all right. So what does this mean? Property number 3. Take note. We mentioned that the sum should be 180 degrees. Now, therefore, if it is not having a total of 180, then it is not a cyclic quadrilateral because again, opposite angles should have 180 degrees as the total of the angles. Okay, so again, 180 opposite angles should have that total to call it quadrilateral. Okay, now if all right, here, take a look on this next. Okay, how to explain further? These are some theorems. Theorems means study. Okay, these are some explanation on cyclic quadrilateral. All right, please read on your screen, Otto. Theorems of cyclic quadrilateral. The opposite angles. Otto, please read this one. Not yet back, Otto. All right. Dean, okay, Dean, you read the opposite angles.
The opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary.
Okay, an exterior angle, continue.
And exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the interior opposite angle.
Opposite angle. All right. So this is further explanation of what we have discussed. Remember, if this is the quadrilateral inside this circle, we have this quadrilateral A, B, C, and D. Okay. So angle A here this angle plus angle D, opposite angle, is equals to 180 degrees. So the sum of these opposite angles should be 180 degrees. And then the other two angles also, angle C here, angle C is also supplementary to angle B, the opposite angle. And thus, angle C plus angle B is also having a total of 180 degrees. Okay? So that is the first theorem. And then angle BDE, all right, so BD and forming this one E here. All right, so angle BDE is equals also to angle CAB. Outside angle X here is equal to the interior opposite angle, this one. Okay, so remember, so therefore X here is equals X here, the opposite inside angle. Okay, angle outside equals opposite angle inside. So that is the explanation of that one. So that is why angle BDE equals angle CAB. Okay. Another theorem, theorem number 2, explanation number 2, proving that the cyclic quadrilateral is true. Now, take a look at here. You have the opposite angles we said are supplementary. So if this is the quadrilateral A, B, C, and D, therefore the angle A, B, and D plus A, C, and D equals 360 degrees. Okay, remember the interior, the total of all the angles inside a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Okay, so that is the total. Inside is 360 degrees. Now, 1/2 of it, okay, angle C, this one, equals 1/2 of A, B, D. So therefore, since that is 1/2 of 360, so that is why we have also 180 degrees. Okay. Okay, so therefore, if we add these angles here and the opposite, it will sum up to 180 degrees. Thus, angle B here plus angle C, the opposite angle here, equals 180 degrees. So that proves that it is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay? Okay, understand? Okay, next. Another explanation. Why is it that we have that cyclic quadrilateral? Now, theorem 2, proving that the cyclic quadrilateral is having that angles. All right, an exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the interior opposite. All right, so we mentioned that one. We have this angle 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your screen. And we have also the exterior angle 5 here. Exterior means outside. Now, angle 2 is, okay, angle 2, the opposite is angle 4. All right. So angle 2 plus angle 4 should be equals to 180 degrees. The same way, angle 3 and the opposite angle, angle 1, is also 100. The sum of it should also be 180 degrees. Now, take a look on this exterior angle outside, angle number 5. It is said that is equal to the interior angle opposite. So therefore, this angle 5 is equals to angle 2 inside. Exterior outside equals interior inside opposite angle. Okay? So please take note of that one. It will help us determine the missing angles. All right? Okay. Here, how to apply that one in a missing angles. Okay. We have here, take note, number 1. Number 1 is 41 degrees. Here, number 1 is 41 degrees. Why is it that this is 41 degrees? Okay, remember that this angle here is 1/2 of the angle formed inside here. So that is 1/2 with the angle here. And since this is 82 degrees, 1/2 of that, this angle here is 41. So that is why we have here number 1 is 41 degrees. Okay. Number 2, 49 degrees. All right. Number 2 here, this angle is 49 degrees. All right. And angle 3 is 28 degrees. Now take note, these two angles here will supplement angle 103 degrees there. It will add up to 180. All right. So that is the use of understanding the properties of the cyclic quadrilateral. Another. Now take a look. Consider this. Okay. Consider these angles. Number 1 here is 80 degrees. Okay. Take note. This is one cyclic quadrilateral inside. Okay. And we have also another cyclic quadrilateral, this one. So there are 2. Now, why is it that number 1 equals 80 degrees? Remember the opposite here, opposite angle is 100 degrees. And we said that opposite angles are supplementary and the total is 180. So this is 100, so therefore this one is 80 degrees, supplementary. Number 2, 80 degrees also. Now remember, this is the opposite angle also of this 100 degrees here. Therefore, it should be 80 degrees so that it will add up to the total of 180. Okay. Now, number 3, 35 degrees. All right, why is it 35 degrees here? Remember, it is equal also to the opposite side. Okay, since this is another angle, so number 3 is 35 degrees. And also, since this is angle outside, number 4, this is extended angle here, that is equivalent also to 35 degrees here. Outside, inside, opposite, therefore 35 degrees also. All right. Number 5 is 110 degrees. Here, this angle is 110. Number 6 is 100 degrees. All right, so this is 100 degrees. Okay, so that is the use of understanding of the properties of a cyclic quadrilateral. All right, so we will try that one. We have barely 7 minutes left, so we will try that one in our workbook. All right, so please take out your workbook now and open to page 107. Okay, so at the top of your workbook, write your nickname, number, and grade 9/1. The date of today, Friday, November. All right, November 2021. Okay, so please write it at the top of your workbook, at the top. Okay, here, write your name, number, and grade, date of today at the top. All right. Okay. So, number 1, page 107. All right, Pat, Otto, Dean, Bas, all of you, please turn on your, let me see your workbook. Let me see. Okay, show me on your screen, everyone. Okay, Otto, that's good. Pat, Dean, Pawan, Tang, Ton, show me your workbook. Hello? Ton, Dean, Bas, show me your workbook. Again, show. All right, thank you, Pawan. Tang, your workbook. Let me see, Dean. Okay, open just a moment. I want to see your workbook. All right, thank you. Okay, page 107, number 1. Okay. All right, so page 107, number 1. Letter A. All right. Name the pairs of opposite interior angles in each circle. All right, so name the opposite interior angles. All right, letter A. You have there angle A. The opposite is C. So therefore, A and C are opposite angles. And the other one, B, is opposite to D. So B and D are opposite angles. All right. So that is the answer for letter A, opposite angles. Letter B. Letter B, you answer on your own. Again, letter B, your time to answer. So you answer that one. Okay. Number 2. Number 2. Letter A. All right. In each of the following circles, find the values of x and y. All right. Values of x and y. All right. X here is, take a look, x is opposite to 90 degrees. And we said it should have a total of 180 degrees. So therefore, since the opposite angle is 90 degrees, then the opposite also, this x is also 90 degrees, so that it will have a total of 180 degrees. Okay? Now, y is opposite to 80 degrees, and we said it should have a total of 180 degrees. So therefore, y is 100 degrees. Okay, 100 degrees, so that 100 plus 80 is 180 degrees. Okay, letter B, you answer letter B. All right, number 3. Okay, take time, you answer letter B. Number 3, identify the corresponding interior opposite angle for the exterior angle x. Okay, for the opposite exterior, okay, so x. Now x is outside, and the equivalent or equal angle is the opposite angle inside. So therefore, x is equals to angle C. All right. Okay, so this is angle C. Okay, so you answer letter B. And continue number 4 and number 5 because we don't have time. Okay, we have less than a minute, and before our time ends, I want you to answer that one until page 107. Okay, finish that one and take a photo and send it to the line group that we created. Okay, so thank you so much everyone, and see you again next week. Okay, see you again next week.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye
teacher.
bye.
Okay, thank you. And do not forget, finish that activity. Okay? All right.